Testing. All right, looks like we are live. What's up, everybody? How's it going? I'm Ray Carcillo. Hope you are all doing well. Oh, man. Big win for the Rangers tonight in real life. 5-3 over the St. Louis Blues. Make sure the TV's muted. So, we're going to play some more hockey. We were going to do Horizon tonight, but I'm playing more hockey. In my franchise, after our last game, I decided to pull the trigger on a pretty big trade because we got a lot of expiring contracts. And so what I did was I took two of those expiring contracts. Reeves, we weren't going to re-sign, and Hedl, who wanted 5 years, $5.5 million a year, traded them in a 6th round pick. You are first tonight, Darkstroke. I traded Philip Hedl, Ryan Reeves in a 6th round pick to Chicago for Dylan Strome, who's got a $4.5 million a year contract for the next 6 years, a prospect, and a 4th round pick. So I pulled off that move. We got a new guy in the lineup tonight. Philip Hedl is gone because, unfortunately, much like the Rangers are going to happen in a couple of years, they're going to be really up against the cap, and they're going to need to re-sign these guys. So I got something instead and somebody under long-term control. Huge win tonight, indeed, for the Rangers. Darkstroke, the Rangers prevent it from turning into a 3-game losing streak. They lost, obviously, that heartbreaker against Pittsburgh, and then were flat the next night because of it against Vancouver. They had a couple days off. Shesterkin was solid. Not his best start, but solid enough to get the win. Had some really, really big saves. Darkstroke, I would not say the Rangers are the best team in the Metropolitan, but they're definitely in the top 3, not just in terms of the standings, but literally it's probably Carolina, and then I would say the Rangers. I know Pittsburgh's been on a roll, but honestly, right now, if the season ends today, the Rangers would play Pittsburgh in the first round. Even after the 1-0 shutout the other night, I am not scared of the Penguins. I hope I don't eat my words, knock on wood, but I'm not. The only team in the Metropolitan I'm worrying about is Carolina, which is why I really think the Rangers need another scorer. They really do, although they didn't tonight. The guys contributed, and sometimes that's what you need. You need guys who don't normally contribute to contribute. Lafreniere stepped up. Patrick Nemeth got his first goal as a Ranger, finally. Obviously, Chris Kreider die, 18th goal in the power play, 36th overall. Absolutely dominating. Exactly, Darkstroke. I said the Canes are a team to worry about. So, big win tonight, though. They get back to their winning ways. For sure. And yeah, we acquired Dylan Strome, Darkstroke, Ryan Strome's brother, who does in real life play for the Blackhawks. We acquired him from Chicago. And in my opinion, it's an upgrade over Philip Hedl. At least at this point, he's only a year older. He's 25. Hedl's 24, at least in our game in real life. But still, yeah, Strome had a goal in real life as well. Darkstroke, he went 5-hole. I incorrectly said short side on Twitter when I first saw the goal. It was 5-hole. Oh, yeah, Darkstroke. Dylan Strome is Ryan Strome's younger brother, and he's a centerman for the Chicago Blackhawks. That's true. That is true. So we had to let Ryan Strome go in my franchise because we couldn't sign him, and instead we traded for his brother. So he'll get his first start tonight in Arizona against the Coyotes. Again, doing hockey tonight. Wasn't going to do hockey, but we're doing hockey because I'm feeling good. The Rangers win. Let's go. Big old W against St. Louis, getting back to their winning ways. A tough team in St. Louis that had come in red hot. The Rangers played a real flat second period. First period was pretty even, but the Rangers continue to be the best team in the league in the third period. They did it again. 3 third-period goals, including an empty netter. Should have been 2 empty netters, but Barclay Goodrow, what was he shooting at when he missed there? Anyway, Giroux, Zibanejad. We are underway here in Glendale, Arizona, as it's one back to Chichurn, over to Giroux now. Hit by Adam Fox. Giroux, though, maintains it. Panarin now with the poke check. Fox gets it back up to Mika Zibanejad. Zibanejad now along the left side. Zibanejad gets hit there. Chris Letang, former Penguin, circling now around the boards. Poked away, and Craig Smith now has the puck. Smith from the right side, shot! Saved by the netminder, and out of play it goes. That's entirely fair. That is entirely fair, Darkstroke. You're right. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. But this year, it's an MVP caliber year. As Zegras versus Giroux. Face-off won by Giroux, back to Keller, back up to Giroux. Gaudreau up to Giroux again. Trouba takes it away. Deflects on net. Shesterkin misplays it. It goes right to Giroux, though, behind the net. Keller back to the blue line. Chichurn Poked away by Lafreniere after dropping down to his knees. Chichurn. Hit there, loses the puck, and here comes Trevor Zegras one-on-one. Zegras from the left circle, shot saved by Hutton, and he freezes the puck. And here is Dylan Strome, first game since being traded. Strome flanked by Goodrow and Sprong. Face-off won by Strome, back to Roonin. That's another big thing, is he's a much better face-off man than anybody we have. Is Ferraro, a shot saved by Hutton. You see there, Artemi Panarin, 8 games played for the Rangers, 8 goals for Panarin. Panarin in real life had a pair of assists tonight. Face-off won this time by the Coyotes. Schmaltz up to Saad, who played actually in tonight's game for the Blues. Hit by Ferraro. Dylan Strome takes it away. Bank pass meant for Sprong. It's going to go all the way down for an icing. Panarin, especially in the third period. Dark stroke, especially in the third period. I don't know why the Rangers always wait for the last 20 to wake the heck up, but they did, and it was enough tonight. So they came back. Their league-leading 18th come-from-behind win as Dylan Strome wins that back to Roonin. Roonin now up to Sprong. Up to Goodrow. Goodrow and Sprong 2-on-2. Goodrow, a shot saved by Hutton with the glove. Good for, and I'm happy for Patrick Nemeth to get his, just after his baby boy Vincent was born, got his first goal as a Ranger. And now Morgan Barron versus Shen. A lot of former Blues on this team, actually. Gottisbehere. I mean, it didn't necessarily come down to the last possession, Dark Stroke. I mean, that's also not really how hockey works. But Lindgren up to Kajula, across to Hunt. Back to Fox at the point, across to Lindgren. Lindgren pinching it. That's the only bad thing about the game, is that right now I'm holding my breath and hope that Ryan Lindgren is healthy. He took a bad shot off the knee, blocking a shot there. Had trouble getting off the ice. I hope it's just a bruise. And that there's no, like, structural damage or anything. He'll probably miss a couple of games. Fortunately, the Rangers are very deep defensively in real life. As Craig Smith now along the left side. From the left circle, shot saved by Hutton. He freezes it with 9 minutes left here in the first. But, yeah. What's up, Cardiac Kemba? You're right. Yeah, huge win tonight for the Rangers. And that little 2-game skid there. And end St. Louis's 4-game win streak. Tough way for them to start this road trip up east. As a big hit there. Good forecheck. Panarin now trying to get a shot off, but can't. Hayton with the puck. Hayton, why you hating? Sends it over to Ryan. 8 minutes left here in the first period. Ryan gets hit by Jacob Trouba. Trouba had a big game today. As Keandre Miller now on the left side. Slap shot saved by Hutton. Bounces into the corner for Smith. Smith against the right boards. Now circles behind the net. Smith pulling into the slot. Shot saved by Hutton with the blocker. Panarin now down low. Kicks it around the boards. Trouba pinching in. Sends it back around. Panarin is there. Cutting to the top of the slot. Shot blocked by Chris Letang. He is doing a lot better. Lafreniere is doing a lot better. You know, he had 1 goal, almost had 2 goals tonight. But definitely great to see him starting to really shine. His 13th goal of the year. You're starting to see his instincts come through as Chris Kreider now gains the blue line. Shot, save, rebound, Smith scores! Craig Smith bats it down and in, his 6th of the year. Usually doing the Chris Kreider job there, cleaning up the garbage goal down low off the rebound from Hutton. And it's 1-0 Rangers here in Glendale. Giroux versus Zegras now. 4 minutes left here in the first. Kreider and Miller the assists. Face-off one back to Timmins. Timmy! Sends it back over to Goodrow. Back to Timmins. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Left for Ferraro, and he'll pass it up to Kreider. I don't know, Andrew. I don't know. Maybe? I mean, I'll say that they got to do a lot more work with it, because I definitely regretted getting this year overall. As Lafreniere now sends it back to the point for Ferraro. Ferraro pinching in, lets it rip. His shot is blocked. Bertram down low, loses the puck, gets it back, sends it up to Claude Giroux. A minute left here in the first period in Glendale. Rangers up 1-0. on Craig Smith's 6th of the year. Kreider and Miller the assists as Ferraro will send it up to Daniel Sprong. Now across to Barclay Goodrow. Does a little button hook, loses the puck. Keller gets it at center ice and back over to Bertram. 5 seconds left in the period. Up to the blue line. Poked away there. Goodrow will give chase. It won't matter. Time is out here in the first period. At the end of 20 here in Glendale, Arizona, it's 1-0 New York. But yeah, I'm not going to worry about it now, Andrew, until October. Rangers out shooting the Coyotes 10-2, out hitting them 5-2, face-offs 6-2 in favor of the Coyotes. Also, a rare night tonight where the Rangers almost had as many shots as their opponent. Also, knock on wood, but the internet seems to be going well tonight. Zibanejad versus Giroux. Face-off won by Giroux, back to Chichurn. Pass up to Goodrow, hit by Smith. Lindgren now will send it across to Adam Fox. Back up to Panarin. The bread man gains the blue line. Moving in down low, hit against the boards. Goodrow takes it away, back to Letang. Across to Chichurn. Chichurn hit at the blue line by Lindgren. Zibanejad with the puck, back up to Lindgren. He'll get hit and lose it. Good forecheck by the Coyotes, but then he gets it across to Fox. Up to Panarin. Along the left side, puts in the brakes, top of the slot. Shot! Never got through, I don't believe. Somebody blocked it in front. As Letang gets it now into his own zone, and up to Keller now from Giroux. Keller gains the zone, moving in. Shot saved by Shesterkin through a bit of a screen there. 4 minutes gone here in the second period. Rangers up 1-0 as Fox sends it up to Kreider on the breakout. Kreider, a shot saved by Hutton with the glove. Good slapper there. Yeah, Darkstroke, there's a quarter of the season left, man. I'm not worried about the division right now. The Rangers are a point back of Pittsburgh after this win tonight. They have a game in hand, which again takes a little bit of the sting out of Saturday's loss against Pittsburgh. But you know, you're gonna have these hiccups every now and again in the season, and this was a big chance for them to bounce back against a good team in St. Louis. Shot saved by Hutton on Zegras. But yeah, good. This was a good team win tonight. Some big saves from Shesterkin on some tough shots, especially early. Ryan O'Reilly got a goal tonight, but he could have easily had 2 or 3. You know, I forget who was in last night, was talking about Kyrou, and he basically didn't do anything, Kyrou. Was not impressed by him, but Pavel Buchnevich had a breakaway, which Shesterkin came up huge on. I mean, again, Shesterkin, even though he gave up 3 goals, was still our best player probably tonight. But it was good to see the team rally around him again and him to hold the fort down until Lafreniere down low, and Zegras scores! His 3rd of the season, a short side goal, and just like that, it's 2-0 Rangers. Yeah, they didn't play well last game against Vancouver, Darkstroke. Georgiev did not look well. He looked rusty. You got to remember, Georgiev hadn't played in like 2 weeks. But they needed to give him he needed a start, and Shesterkin needed a day off. I'm more sore about as Lafreniere and Miller get the assist. Miller's second assist of the night. You got to assume that you might not get a win when Georgiev's in net, right? Like, that's why he only gets 15% of the starts. As Dylan Strome, a shot saved by Hutton. Looking for his first point here as a Ranger. Sprong tries to get it down low. Soderstrom intercepts it up to Shen. It goes with 9 minutes gone here in the second period as Runanen and Strom, excuse me, take out Shen. Pass intercepted by Goddesbear. Back to Soderstrom. Back over to Hayton now. Hayton hit by Ferraro. Puck is loose. Fighting for it and getting it is Tarmo Runanen. Runanen can't get it out of the zone, however. Hayton will send back down, and Strome will get it. It's a very competitive division. Yes, Darkstroke. The Metropolitan, it's 8 teams that legitimately hate each other. As Barclay Goodrow now gains the zone, moving in, taken away by Timmins, back up to Getzlav. Ryan Getzlav hit by Runanen, bounces off of it, back to Timmins to regroup. His pass now intercepted by Goodrow. Barclay Goodrow loses control of the puck. Adam Fox gets it back at neutral ice. Circling around, it looks like the Rangers, Fox looks like he drew a penalty. So Fox moving in, 6-on-5 for New York. As back down low, Kajula, Byron can't get the shot off, goes into the corner, Kajula there. Back to Fox, across to Runanen. Tarmo Runanen throws it on net, saved by Hutton. And it looks like we're going to have an interference call on Getzlav. He'll go to the sin bin for 2. Yeah, well, he's the backup, Darkstroke. He doesn't get a lot of playing time, and when you're a goalie, it's hard to, it's hard to stay sharp. Well, you know, Georgiev, when Shesterkin was hurt, played his best games because he was getting consistent work. As Miller now pass up to Panarin. It's a hard balance, right? To balance your backup goaltender. How much do you start a backup over your starter, right? Like, when you have somebody like Shesterkin, you don't want to take him out if you don't have to, especially because he's young. And Georgiev's game suffers for it. But to be fair, it's also not like the Ranger offense did anything over the weekend. In 2 games, they scored 3 goals. As Jacob Trouba moving in, shot saved by Hutton here. Rangers on the man advantage for another 44 seconds. Hayton versus Dylan Strome now, with 5:07 left here in the second. Face-off won by Arizona. Soderstrom, poked away. Good forecheck by Strome. Strome moving in down low. It's almost knocked in, almost an own goal there. As Kreider now recovers it. Moving in, Kreider, a shot saved by Hutton. And now here comes Lafreniere. Lafreniere to Strome, and Dylan Strome scores! His second of the year! His first as a Ranger! Immediate dividends as Dylan Strome! What a goal! A perfect feed on the power play! It's 3-0 New York! Alexi Lafreniere feeds Dylan Strome down low. No chance for Hutton. As now the fourth line will get some time out there. Barron versus Giroux. Face-off won by Giroux. Back to Soderstrom. Sends it over to Keller. Keller back to Giroux. Poked away by Miller. And it looks like, somebody going to the Simon for the Rangers. Sloppy stick. Really calling a charge on Jacob Trouba. 2-minute variety, I believe. Didn't really see that, but we'll have to take the ref's word. So Barron stays out there now, short-handed, versus Giroux to the right of Shesterkin. Another face-off win by Giroux. Ryan's shot blocked. Barron gets it off the deflection. And will come down with numbers. Morgan Barron moving in, throws a short-handed shot on net, saved by Hutton. Ferraro back to Fox, back to Barron, shot, save again. Rangers knocking on the door a little bit here, short-handed. As Giroux will have his pass intercepted by Goodrow, and Goodrow will get out of the zone. Got this bear, back up to Giroux now. Giroux at the point, hit by Morgan Barron. Fox now across to Ferraro, and Ferraro will send it down to Goodrow behind the defense. Barclay Goodrow moving in, backhand shot, saved by Hutton with the shoulder. As Ryan gets it up to Goodrow with 40 seconds left in the man advantage. He gets hit by Ferraro big time there, and Fox will find it and clear. Ryan now back the other way over to Giroux with numbers by Goodrow to Keller. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Rebound 2 in a row. And now in front, save again. 4 in a row quickly here. Golden opportunity after golden opportunity denied by Tsar Igor. And that'll be the end of the man advantage. As Gottisbehere now gets it from the trapezoid as Rangers are back to 5-on-5. Trouba out of the Sinman. Gottisbehere taken down by Barron. Nothing called as Miller now gets it up to Morgan Barron, and here he comes. Morgan Barron from the left circle, and Morgan Barron scores! His 3rd of the year! And the Rangers have taken a stranglehold of all the momentum in this game. It's 4-0 New York. His 3rd of the year, his rookie campaign off to a good start. Barron Miller, his 3rd of the year. Miller's 3rd assist of the game. He's assisted on 3 of the 4 goals. As we're under a minute to go here in the second period. Schmaltz gains the line, gets hit by Trouba. Miller will get it out of the zone, and that'll do it for the second period. At the end of 40 here in Glendale, Arizona. The Coyotes are struggling here against the Rangers. It's 4-0 New York. Again, that graphic is wrong because EA Sports sucks. Rangers out shooting Arizona 22-7. Hits are 17-1 in favor of the Rangers. Faceoffs, Arizona dominated the dot. 9-0 in the faceoff dot that period. And, of course, each team had a power play that period. The Rangers 1 for 1. Here you see the power play goal. Actually, that's not the power play goal. That's the second goal of the game. That's from Zegras. And Arizona, although they had some golden opportunities, did not score on the power play. Mika Zibanejad versus Claude Giroux, center ice. Third period now underway, won by Arizona. Letang with the puck. Poked away by Fox. Panarin gathers it up, sends it around the boards to Smith. Craig Smith over to Ryan Lindgren. Over to Adam Fox. Fox now, top of the slot, shot saved by Hutton. Easily snatched from the sky. And of course, that graphic means nothing. I mean, although technically that graphic is true, this is his first game against the Coyotes, but he played for the Blackhawks, not the Coyotes. So again, EA Sports, it's terrible. Keller, another face-off win for the Coyotes, up to Chichurn. Gaudreau gets hit. Lafreniere takes it away in the Ranger zone and starts back the other way. Gains the blue line from the left circle. Shot saved by Hutton. He'll smother it again with 2.5 gone here in the third period now. Rangers trying to keep everybody fresh. Rolling the lines. Strome versus Giroux to the right of Hutton. Face-off won by Giroux. Back to Letang. And up to Keller. Keller makes a move. 2-on-1. Gaudreau down low. Oh, he's going to get tripped up. No penalty shot because it wasn't a breakaway, but Runanen, a bad penalty there. A little sloppy with the stick. Will go to the sin bin for 2 minutes. Coyotes 0 for 1 tonight on the power play. Barron versus Shen to the left of Shesterkin. Face-off won by Barron to Fox. Fox up to Barclay Gaudreau, and Gaudreau will clear all the way down. Retrieving it in the trapezoid is Ryan. And back up to Shen it comes. Shen hit by Trouba at the blue line. Big hit there as Barron again. Whoa, almost a bad turnover, but Fox takes it away. And Gaudreau again will clear it from center ice. Down it goes. Trouba pinching in. Good forecheck here. Short-handed. Trouba, Gaudreau, shot saved by Hutton. Short-handed to the backhand. Now Gaudreau takes it away again. Back to Trouba. How poked away. He'll have to recover in the Ranger zone. And now Trouba will clear almost the length of the ice before Ryan gathers it. Half a minute left here on the man advantage for the Coyotes. Brendan Saad, who got roughed up earlier, back on the ice. And now Trouba clears again with 20 seconds left on the power play as Hutton in the trapezoid. Got this bear. Back over to Schmaltz as we are back to 5-on-5. Another good penalty kill there for the Rangers as Adam Fox will send it up to Runanen and now over to Smith. Smith along the left side from the left circle. Shot, the Zegras shot saved by Hutton. Didn't get much on it, but it trickled to Zegras' stick, and Zegras turned around and fired, but Hutton was in good position. Lafreniere now cuts off that pass and gets it out of the zone before Gottisberg takes it away at center ice. Ryan now gains the zone. Tries to get by Fox. Does. One-timer. Schmaltz scores! His first of the season. Nick Schmaltz. Looked like he took a second to settle it and was just able to lift it over the left shoulder of Shesterkin after a good feed there on a bad turnover by the Rangers. Nice play by Ryan, and Arizona's on the board. It's 4-1. Gottisberg the other assist as this faceoff won by Giroux. Soderstrom to Gottisberg. Poked away at the blue line. Zibanejad finds it. Starts back the other way. Mika Zibanejad, a slap shot saved by Hutton. Bounces back. Smith almost corralled it for another rebound goal, but instead it goes out to Johnny Gaudreau. Hit by Runanen. Zibanejad cross to Ferraro. Mario Ferraro gets it out of the zone. Soderstrom corrals it at center ice. Gottisberg. Poked away by Runanen. Panarin finds it. Loses it to Keller from behind as Zibanejad now takes the puck. Zibanejad tries to get it Panarin. Giroux cuts it off. Back to Keller. Less than 10 minutes left here in the period. More than halfway through the third period. Rangers up by 3. Smith taking it down low. Sends it back to the point. Rangers were going for a change defensively, however. And this is going to be finally going out and getting it. It's actually going to be the Coyotes. This is a terrible play all around. As Hayton has it now down low. He's going to get hit by Runanen. Him and Smith are fighting for it. Kicks it back around to Panarin. And up to Zibanejad. 7.5 left here in the third. Rangers up by 3. Zibanejad from the right circle. Shot saved by Hutton. Chichurn gathers the rebound, though, and gets it out to Getzlav. Up to Letang. Letang turns it over. Hits his own cage. Lafreniere gets the loose puck. Lafreniere shot saved by Hutton with the right leg. As Chris Kreider now keeps it in deep. Chris Kreider now trying to feed Zibanejad down low, and he scores! Mika Zibanejad's 4th of the year. A good feed from Chris Kreider, and the Rangers have taken in the lead back. It is, excuse me, regaining a 4-goal lead. It is 5-1 New York. As Zibanejad makes them pay. Hayton versus Strome now. 5.5 left in the third. Kreider the only assist. That Ranger forecheck is deadly as Letang now up to Hayton. Hit by Trouba. And Goodrow now along the left side. Goodrow now lets it rip. Saved by Hutton. Then he'll freeze it in the crease. .440 now left here in the third. Barron versus Hayton as the fourth line comes out for some time. Face-off won by Hayton, back to Ryan. Up to Hayton. Hit by Dryden Hunt. Still maintains control of the puck, though. Gets it to Churn. Now up to Ryan. Across to Getzlov. Getzlov by himself. Moving in. Shot saved by Shesterkin with the right leg. As Lindgren now will get it up to Barron and out of the zone. Now across to Kajula. Kajula gets hit. Drake Kajula is already missing one tooth. And now he's missing the puck. As Shen gets back the other way for Arizona. He'll get hit hard, and Morgan Barron will corral the loose biscuit. And now send it up to Lindgren. Up to Hunt now. Back up to Kajula. Back to Hunt. Dryden Hunt a shot, and Dryden Hunt scores! His fourth of the season. He picked his spot, and he hits it in off the far post. Good feed there from Kajula. And, well, if there was ever a doubt, it's over now. It's 6-1 Rangers. As Zegras versus Shen now with less than 2 minutes to go. Lindgren the other assist on the play. Face-off won by Arizona. Bertram with the puck. Up to Shen. Poked away, but it goes right to Brendan Saad. Saad down low. Back to Schmaltz, who has the only goal tonight for the Coyotes. Poked in front. Schmaltz again. Shot saved by Shesterkin. He leaves it for Keandre Miller. And up to Lafreniere with less than a minute to go. Alexis Lafreniere lets one go. Easy save for Hutton. And he'll freeze it with Kreider breathing down his neck. And not in the fun way. Dylan Strome versus Shen. 49 seconds left here in the third. Face-off won by the Coyotes. Timmins with the puck. Sends it up to Schmaltz. He gets hit by Ferraro, but he gets it to Shen. His pass intercepted by Strome. Strome up to Daniel Sprong. Sprong, top of the slot. Oh, my goodness! And you can tell the Coyotes just gave up. Sprong a softie there, but he threw it on net, and it just kind of kept tailing to that right post. And in she goes. It's 7-1 Rangers. As Strome gets his second point as a Ranger, an assist now. Also, Barclay Goodrow an assist. As this third line delivering some offense tonight. As Archibald back to Timmins, down to Fisher. His shot down to Como. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Left for Trouba, who gets it over to Zegras. Up to Kreider. 15 seconds left in the third. Chris Kreider, a slap shot saved by Hutton. And he'll freeze it with 10 seconds left. Fisher versus Strome now, as the Coyotes' fourth line getting some playing time here late in some garbage time in the game as Strome wins it back to Tarmo Ruunanen. Ruunanen now kind of just circling. He'll throw it towards the net. Fisher, though, will keep it away. Archibald with the puck will send it deep. It doesn't matter. The game is over. The Rangers come down to Glendale and dominate the Coyotes with a 7-1 drubbing. Rangers outshot the Coyotes 35-11. Dylan Strome, his first game as a Ranger, your third star, a goal and an assist. Out hit the Coyotes 24-4 did the Rangers. Faceoffs 24-4 in favor of the Coyotes. Chris Kreider, 3 helpers tonight. Coyotes 0 for 2 on the power play. Rangers 1 for 1. And your number one star, also with 3 assists and 2 hits, Keandre Miller. Lots of helpers tonight. Lots of helpers to go around. Chat's quiet tonight. Hunter Drew is hurt. Well, it's all right because Zach Jones now will be back. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. And now the Rangers will head to Nashville. And speaking of Georgiev will get a start. As we save the game and move on. That's actually that ends Artemi Panarin's goal streak. That game he did not have a goal. So Rangers head to Nashville though. Georgiev will get the start. So again, Rangers not waiting for the trade deadline. They saw a need. They thought they could upgrade their centerman, get rid of some, and basically for the same amount of money we got rid of in terms of what Hedel and Reeves were making combined, we got Dylan Strome, and we called up Julien Gauthier. Julien Gauthier is now a healthy scratch, and he's on the bench as Zibanejad versus Kunin. Face-off won by Kunin, back to Fabro. Moving in almost by himself. Shot saved by Georgiev. Tested early here. As Panarin then gets the rebound, sends it around to Fox. Adam Fox will send up to Smith, but cut off by Yossi. Now over to Radulov. Poked away by Fox. He'll send it across to Panarin. Back to Fox. Up to Zibanejad. Up to Panarin. Panarin gains the zone. Throws it on net. Might have been punched away. Might have gone over the net. Not sure. But Zibanejad will definitely get a shot on net as he scores! His 5th of the year! Got off to a slow start and then really woke up with that hat trick in L.A. Now has goals in back-to-back games. His 5th of the year. It's quickly 1-0 Rangers. Zegras versus Kunin now. 2.5 gone here in the first, but the Rangers are already up 1-0. Panarin and Fox the assists. Another face-off win for Nashville as Kunin gets hit. Lafreniere gathers the loose puck and will pass it up. Tries to Kreider anyway. Puck is knocked loose. Kreider gets it back temporarily and leaves it for Keandre Miller. Now Keandre Miller takes the blue line. Miller a slap shot. Ooh, looks like his stick betrayed him a bit, or it rolled funny off of it as it kind of fluttered over the net. Not really a great shot there. As Radulov now hit it by Miller at the blue line as he tries to go back the other way. Kreider now can't get by Radulov. Radulov, though, can't get by Trouba, at least temporarily. Shot saved by Georgiev, and he leaves it for Keandre Miller. Miller, long pass up for Kreider, poked away to Tolvanen. Tolvanen? Not sure. Anyway, over to Fabro now. Back to Kopp. Shot saved by Georgiev, and Miller keeps the rebound away from the man on the doorstep. Zegras now moving in. Trevor Zegras' shot saved by the netminder. Oh, and then it trickles wide as it kicks off of somebody's stick in front as Matt Duchene gets it across to Andrew Kopp now. Kopp at the blue line, hit by Jacob Trouba, former Winnipeg Jet, now down here in Nashville. As Trouba's going to let one go. Shot saved by the netminder. Not sure who's in net. As Daniel Sprong now will move in with Kreider. Puck loose in front. Radulov kicks it over to Myers and up to Duchene. Duchene now gets the blue line, hit by Trouba, loses the puck. Duchene gets it back, and the puck now kicked low by Duchene. Back to Kopp. Kopp down low, shot misses wide. Might have hit off of somebody there as Kreider corrals it. With about 10 minutes left here in the first. Halfway through the period, Kreider long pass for Daniel Sprong. Sprong now going to let one rip, saved by the goalie. Zegras gathers, and now Zegras' shot save again. Can't get his own rebound as Johansson just keeps it away from him. Runanen now against Johansson. Big hit there. Separates him from the puck as Mario Ferraro will send it around the boards. Dylan Strome now gathers and starts back the other way. Sends it up to Ferraro. Quickly up to Sprong. Sprong to Goodrow. Shot save. Rebound. Sprong. Shot save again. As Glass will get it up to Granlund. And back the other way comes Nashville with 7.5 left here in the first. Granlund to Glass. Shot. Backhand save by Georgiev. And he leaves it for Runanen, who overskates it, but then goes back to me. That's Lindgren. And now gets it over to Ferraro. Back to Lindgren. Up to Sprong. His pass intercepted by Myers. Meant for Zibanejad. Granlund now back the other way. Hit by Lindgren. Puck trickles down low, and Ferraro finds it. Ferraro now long pass intercepted by Merrill at center ice. Merrill back to Carrier. Back to Glass. Glass' shot saved by Georgiev, and he'll freeze it with just under 5 minutes left here in the first period. Morgan Barron in the fourth line getting their first shift of the night as they'll take on Granlund, Glass, and Sissons. Face-off won by Nashville. Merrill now, back to Carrier at the blue line. Shot blocked by Lindgren. Down low, Georgiev finds it, leaves it for Lindgren. 1-0 Rangers here, getting late in the first, I should say, as now Hunt fights with Sissons for it. Carrier finds it and sends it deep. Fox goes and gets it back for the Rangers and sends it up to Morgan Barron. Morgan Barron, the rookie with 3 goals this year thus far, tries to get it back to center ice, but Tomasino intercepts. Jurgensen's now back the other way for Nashville with 2:55 left period. Oh, and that's a big hit, and Lindgren and Tomasino are going to fight each other. Oh, a big hit there on Jurgensen's. No intent, but it definitely clipped his leg in a weird way, and he is only being able to put weight on one leg as he skates to the back. As Tomasino and Lindgren now going at it, right hands, and Lindgren comes back in that fight to beat Tomasino. Standing up for his teammate, of course. Again, no ill intent there on that hit, but they'll both go to the sin bin for 5. It's not a good-looking character model for Ryan Lindgren. Anyway, Galchenyuk versus Zibanejad now. 2.5 left here in the first. Face-off won by Mika Zibanejad to Keandre Miller. Back up to Zibanejad. Gains the blue line. Zibanejad from the right circle. Shot saved by Elliott. Oh, it's Elliott in net. All right, Brian Elliott makes the save, and he'll freeze the puck. To see there, Radulov leads the Nashville Predators in points with 3 goals, 5 assists. Panarin leads the Rangers with 8 goals, 3 assists. Zibanejad versus Galchenyuk. Face-off won by Galchenyuk back to Merrill. Merrill back up to Galchenyuk, across to Duchesne. 90 seconds left the period. Fox, a big hit on Duchesne. Panarin now, back to Fox. Duchesne takes it back. Back to Radulov. Radulov in the right circle, moving, circling back to Duchesne. Shot saved by Georgiev, and he'll leave it for Adam Fox with 20 seconds left. Time for one last rush for the Rangers. Cross-ice pass for Panarin, out of his reach. And now Duchesne back the other way. Puck is loose in front, down low. Saved by Georgiev as the period expires. That would have counted. But Mika Zibanejad's 5th of the year. And at the end of 20 here in Nashville, it's 1-0 Rangers. Rangers out shooting Nashville 9-7, out hitting them 7-0. Nashville winning 4 of the 5 faceoffs. And of course, both teams with one man in the sin bin for fighting. Because of that, Rangers actually start the period with their second defensive pairing on the ice, and their second line for that matter. Kunin versus Zegras now. Face-off won back to Fabro, up to Radulov, across to Yossi. Pass knocked back and intercepted by Zegras for a time. Tolvanen now. Moving in down low into the corner, hit by Kreider. Keandre Miller takes it away before it's taken back by Radulov. Radulov back to Tolvanen. And the Radulov shot saved by Georgiev. And Nashville's going to go on the power play, tripping for Jacob Trouba. He'll join Lindgren in the sin bin. So 2 of the Rangers' best penalty killers now in the box. Barron versus Kopp now to the left of Georgiev. Face-off won by the Rangers. Goodrow controls and will clear all the way down. Good play by Barclay Goodrow as Ekholm goes back and gets it. One of the best defensemen in the league. Now up to Johansson. Cross now to Ekholm. Hit by Goodrow. Puck is loose. Ekholm laid out by Fox, but he gets it forward to Kopp. Back to Glass. 3-on-2 shot saved by Georgiev as Ferraro gets it up to Morgan Barron now. Rangers shorthanded. Barron's going to let one go. Saved by Elliott. Almost bounced in. Big shot there. I don't think he was expecting it. Morgan Barron, though, with the bomb. As now it's sent deep, and Fox finds it for the Rangers. He'll get it out of the zone as it goes all the way down with 40 seconds left here in the man advantage. Ekholm goes and gets it back for Nashville. Ekholm at the blue line, hit by Ferraro. Fox goes and finds the puck. He gets it up to Ferraro, and Ferraro will clear the rest of the way down. Morgan Barron, though, look at the hustle. Wins the races. We're back to 5-on-5. Morgan Barron looking for somebody, but good defense there, at least temporarily. Shot by Barron, saved by Elliott. And he gets it over to Fabro. Rangers could use a change. As now up to Johansson comes the puck. Across to Lafreniere, or excuse me, Lafreniere intercepts it. Kopp takes it away, though, in the corner. Back to Ekholm with the point. To Fabro. Can't get by Kreider. At least temporarily. Zegras versus Fabro. Shot misses the net. He bounces towards Georgiev, and he leaves it for Fox in the trapezoid. 6 minutes gone here in the period. Up to Zegras. Glass now across to Myers. Myers over to Fabro. Poked away and out to Myers now. Fox with the puck. Overskates it. Nashville with it. Johansson down low, short side, save by Georgiev. Miller corrals it. Long pass for Zegras now, moving in behind the defense. Shot saved by Elliott. And he crashes the net, and mercifully for the Rangers, Elliott will freeze it. And the Rangers can finally get some fresh skaters out there. Kunin versus Zibanejad now to the right of Elliott. Face-off won by the Predators. Myers up to Radulov. Gets by Smith and across to Tolvanen. He gets hit by Smith there and sends it back to Ruunanen now. Tarmo Ruunanen will gain the zone. Tarmo Ruunanen will throw it on net. Easy save for Elliott. And with 10:17 left in the period, he'll freeze the puck. Kunin versus Zibanejad again. Face-off won by Mika Zibanejad, back to Keandre Miller. Miller, a shot, save, rebound, Panarin hits the outside of the cage. Panarin overskates it, Kunin finds it, gets it up to Carrier. Connor Carrier hit by Craig Smith. Puck kicks back to Panarin. Panarin gains the blue line, but is hit there. Puck trickles to Merrill. John Merrill across to Kunin. Kunin gets hit at the point. Craig Smith gets it and circles back and sends it up to Zibanejad with Panarin. Zibanejad from the right circle, shot saved by Elliott. Zibanejad, the only goal of the night thus far, came in the first 2 minutes. No scoring since then. Another shot by Zibanejad, saved by Elliott. As now Panarin circling in. Panarin shot, saved by Elliott. They're trying to beat that blocker, but the blocker is holding up. As now Zibanejad moving back towards the slot. Button hook, can't get a shot off. Now he does. Shoulder saved by Elliott. And he freezes it against his body with 6:05 left in the period. Rangers out shooting the Preds 18-9 tonight. As Zegras versus Kunin now to the left of Elliott. One back by Zegras. Ruunanen pushes it back to Zegras. Zegras moving in. Shot saved by Elliott with the right leg. Puck kicks back to Kunin in the trapezoid after a weird deflection. And sends it back across the Yossi. Up to Tolvanen. The right side, gets by Ruunanen, misses the big check, come down low, shot, backhand save by Georgiev. As Ferraro sends up to Lafreniere. Lafreniere makes a move, nice deke, gets in the zone, shot, saved by Elliott. And he'll freeze the puck again. 3:51 left here in the second period as Granlund will now face Dylan Strome to the right of Elliott. Face-off won by the Preds. Fabro with the puck. Across the glass. Up to Sissons. Pass intercepted by Dylan Strome. Nice play by the newest Ranger. And up to Daniel Sprong it goes. He gets laid out. Puck is loose. Goodrow fighting for it. Sprong comes back away with it, but Fabro picks his pocket. 2 minutes left here in the second period. Still 1-0 Rangers. Sissons back to glass. Knocked away by Miller. Goes to Trouba, his line mate. Long pass intercepted by Granlund. Strome can't poke it away. Granlund down low behind the net. The glass. He can't get a shot off. Trouba intercepts and sends it up to Sprong. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Daniel Sprong cutting in. Shot, save, rebound. Elliott controls it and freezes it. With half a minute left here in the second period. And the fourth line will come out to try and maintain this pressure. It'll be Andrew Kopp versus Morgan Barron. Flanked by Kajula and Hunt. Face-off won by the Preds. Ekholm with the puck. Across to Johansson. Johansson gets by Ferraro. Down low shot saved by Georgiev. Hunt finds it in the corner. He'll kick it back around. And that'll be the end of the period. So a little pressure late there from Nashville. But at the end of 40, here in Nashville, it's 1-0 Rangers. This time the graphic is correct. Rangers out shooting Nashville 21-10, out hitting them 9-3. Face-offs are 9-3 in favor of Nashville, and the Preds are 0 for 1 on the power play. Zibanejad versus Kunin. Third period here at Bridgestone Arena is underway. Face-off won again by Nashville to Yossi. Yossi gets it over to Kunin. Kunin moving into the right boards. Moving in down low. Tolvanen shot hit by Fox. Never got a good shot off there. Good play by Adam Fox. And Panarin back the other way, 2-on-2. Shot, save, rebound. Oh, Elliott and Zibanejad's going to score! His second of the game. It was sitting in the crease. Elliott couldn't find it, and Zibanejad was hacking away at it. And finally, it trickles over the line. It's 2-0 Rangers. Zibanejad, 6th of the year, his 2nd of the night. As now Kunin versus Zegras now. A minute and a half into the third. Panarin the only assist on the play as Zegras will win this back to Miller. Up to Trouba. Trouba back over to Kreider. Chris Kreider will gain the zone. Moves to the right circle. Sends it back to Miller. Across to Trouba. Trouba, a bomb from the blue line. It hits Zegras. Never got through. And now up to Kunin it goes. 2.5 gone here in the third. 2-0 Rangers. As Kunin's going to get hit and lose the puck to Lafreniere. Outlet pass now to Chris Kreider. Kreider along the left side. Kreider moving in. Shot saved by Elliott with the glove. Zegras back to the point for Miller. To Trouba. Another shot blocked. Never got through. Kreider finds it though. Kreider moving around. Shot saved by Elliott. Lafreniere now moving in. Alexis Lafreniere tripped up but nothing called. Shot saved by Elliott with the backhand. As Lafreniere now button hook in the slot. Shot to Kreider. Fabro blocks it and gets it up to Kunin. 5 minutes gone here in the period. Up to Radulov it goes. Hit by Jacob Trouba. Keandre Miller now. Hit by Radulov. Up to Yossi. Yossi can't get a shot off. Good stick chip, but Duchesne down the turnover shot. Saved by Georgiev. Might also hit off the post. I think he kicked it out, though. And it goes all the way down. Yossi corrals it, and up to Kunin. Back the other way come the Preds now. Kunin will gain the center ice line and go for a change as he sends it deep. Trouba corrals it in behind his own net. Outlet pass now to Zibanejad. Up to Craig Smith, intercepted by Yossi. Across to Fabro. Now to Duchesne. Duchesne gets it on net, saved by Georgiev with the stick. Keandre Miller now, up to Craig Smith. 9 minutes gone in the third. Smith now finds Panarin. Shot saved by Elliott. Smith now back to the left circle. Shot saved by Elliott again. Zibanejad not just looking for the Hattie, but he's looking for the Natty Hattie. A natural hat trick, which would be 3 goals in a row. Strome versus Kopp now to the right of Elliott as both teams get fresh skaters out there. Face-off won by the Preds. Ekholm with the puck up to Duchesne. Duchesne, big hit there. Puck trickles free. Ferraro finds it. Ferraro up to Sprong. Intercepted by Myers. Back to Johansson. Taken away by Ferraro. And Dylan Strome now has it. Dylan Strome gains the blue line. Strome in the left circle. Shot by, saved by Elliott on a tough angle there. With 8.5 left now in the period. Granlund versus Barron now to the right of Elliott. Face-off won by Barron to Adam Fox. Fox's shot never got through. Granlund corrals it in the corner. Passes up to Sissons. Sissons gets hit there on the forecheck, but they're going to say the Rangers are offsides. Granlund versus Barron again, this time in neutral ice face-off. 8 minutes left in the period. Face-off won by Granlund this time to Ekholm. Up to Glass. He's going to get hit by Hunt and Lindgren. Lindgren will corral it. And we'll pass up to Kajula. Kajula along the left side. Hit by Myers, but Myers still has it. Then hit by Hunt. Good forecheck by the Rangers, but Myers just too tough. Gets it up to Sissons before having it poked away by Lindgren. Preds now will send it deep, but Hunt will corral it in his own left circle and then pass up to Kajula. Kajula along the right side, gains the zone, makes a move, loses the puck, however. It goes into the corner for Ekholm, but Kajula, good check there. Another good check by Kajula. Big checks here by the fourth line, and finally Hunt comes away with it. Dryden Hunt with the puck, shot saved by Elliott, and he freezes it with 4.5 left now in the third. Kajula and Hunt just pinballing off of everybody here in Nashville as Dylan Strome and the third line come back out against the top line for the Preds. Kunin versus Strome with 4.5 left in the third. Face-off won by the Preds. Back to Connor Carrier. He'll get it up to Radulov. Radulov along the left side. He'll get hit by Ferraro and lose the puck to Daniel Sprong. Sprong now back the other way. Gains the zone. Sprong cutting into the slot. Shot saved by Elliott somehow through a screen. It got through. And Tolvanen now back the other way. Hit by Runanen. Goodrow now back the other way with 3 minutes to go. Long pass for Sprong. Doesn't spring him, though. That was for Strome. Either way, still right, and spring him. Back the other way comes Kunin. Now over to Merrill. Up to Tolvanen. Talvinen? I don't know. Anyway, puck is loose. Ferraro finds it. Starts back the other way with Strome. Strome gains the blue line. Top of the slot. Shot saved by Elliott. And he squeezes the legs shut as it looked like it was rattling around down there. It means Zibanejad versus Kopp now in this low-scoring affair in Nashville. 78 seconds left here in regulation. Another face-off win. Oh, big hit by Zibanejad. And, well, if Mika Zibanejad wanted the hat trick, he won't have it now, as he will go to the sin bin for 5 as him and John Merrill are going at it. And Zibanejad's actually, at least at the moment, winning this fight. Merrill, though, not coming back with some bombs of his own. And the two are on weak legs, and finally down goes Merrill. Well, Mika Zibanejad will not have a chance for the natural hat trick, as him and Merrill will both go to the sin bin for 5. And, well, with a minute left here in the game, oh, well. Zibanejad not happy. It was a clean hit. He just lined them up and his head was down. Kopp versus Barron now to the right of Elliott. A minute to go. If Nashville wins it, you have to imagine Elliott's going back to the bench. But instead, Barron wins it to Lindgren. Lindgren shot, save, rebound. It hits the outside of the cage. And Elliott freezes it in the trapezoid. 53 seconds left now in the third. Morgan Barron having a decent night in the faceoff dot. Barron versus Kopp now. This one won by Kopp, back to Fabro. Across the Yossi, up to Kopp, and here comes Elliott. Duchesne gains the zone. Duchesne at 6-on-5. Johansson shot saved by Georgiev. Leaves it for Fox. Fox now up to Dryden Hunt. Dryden Hunt tries to, does, gains the zone. Hits the empty netter. And there's the nail in the coffin. Hunt's 5th of the year. It's an empty net goal. Fox and Georgiev should get the assists. As now Zegras versus Kopp with 37 seconds left here. And indeed, Fox and Georgiev get the assist. Face-off win for Zegras. Trouba with the puck. He'll get hit, lose it to Yossi. 30 seconds left now. Up to Johansson. Gains the zone. Back to Kopp. Shot saved by Georgiev. And he freezes it with 22 seconds left now in the period. So Dryden Hunt, the empty netter. Strome and Kopp to the left of Georgiev now. Face-off won by Strome. Back to Ferraro. Back up to the Barclay Goodrow now. Goodrow with 15 seconds left. Shot saved by Elliott. Kind of just bounces around. Fabro corrals it now. Up to Duchesne it goes. Georgiev 14 saves tonight. None particularly hard except for on that power play. And that's going to trickle in. Duchesne is going to bounce it back behind Georgiev, and it will go in for his 3rd of the year. The shutout is lost with only 4 seconds left on the clock. Fabro and Elliott the assists. There is the horn. One last save by Georgiev on the shot from the blue line. That'll help the save percentage. The Rangers come down to Nashville and win 3-1. A good start overall for Georgiev. You gotta imagine, what, 1 goal on 17 shots for Nashville. Number 3 star, by the way, with 2 assists and 2 hits, Adam Fox. Your number 2 star with 2 goals and a hit, Mika Zibanejad. I have to imagine your number 1 star is actually gonna probably be Brian Elliott, actually, who gave up only 2 goals on 33 shots faced. And there it is. Yeah, 31 saves on 33 shots faced. But the Rangers win 3-1. They outshot Nashville by a 2-1 margin, 34-17. Out-hit them 16-5. Nashville won the faceoffs 2-1, 16-8. Nashville was 0 for 1 on the power play. Rangers did not have a man advantage. As the Rangers will now head to Long Island to take on the Islanders. So Panarin didn't score, but he did pick up a pair of assists in that game, so. Yeah, the Rangers were right up against the salary cap. Yeah, we're $200,000 under the salary cap. That's it. So But we've also only got 4 contracts that are expiring. All right, I'm going to probably I can tell you right now what's going to happen. We'll take a quick look ahead. Smith, we're going to let walk. And then we're going to try and... we don't have enough money to sign these guys. We're going to try and... I mean, Smith leaving frees up $3 million. None of these guys are going to sign for $3 million a year. So we're going to probably have to do what we did with Capo Caco, is we'll pair them with another piece and try and send them elsewhere. Miller, Zegras, and Lafreniere. And then Coughlin, who we've signed long-term, will probably fill in for Miller. And then we got to hope we can get some offensive guys back, because we are not going to... you know, Gauthier might be able to start next year, right? We're up against it in terms of money, unfortunately. Also, all these young guys, we're all going to have to trade, which sucks. I mean, 85, 85, 84. Like, Smith, I don't mind. Like, letting go, he'll be 34 in our next season, but, like, for Lafreniere, Zegras, and Miller, we're going to have to let them all walk because we can't afford to pay them. Right? I mean, you look, everybody else, you know, Panarin's locked up long-term. Fox is we've locked up long-term. Zibanejad, Trouba, Kreider, you know, Lindgren. I mean, we got Lindgren really on the cheap, I mean, or at least for a couple more years. Strome, we've got locked up. Ferraro, Sprong, Barclay Goodrow, Coughlin, we gave him less than $2 million a year for a long time. We locked him into a long-term deal. Kajula, we got a couple of years. Morgan Barron did the same thing. Signed them long-term for less than $1.5 million. Gauthier, like, Dryden Hunt, Runanen, Sutter. I mean, we could trade maybe as somebody like a Sutter or something for another piece, but I don't know. Like, this guy's, he's a healthy scratch every game. He's a backup. But overall, I mean, you have to imagine, too, Morgan Barron hopefully will be playing better. In fact, he's playing every day. But anyway, did I save? I can't remember. Better be safe than sorry. All right, we head to the island now. Rangers versus the Islanders. We got Georgiev locked up long-term. We got Shesterkin locked up long-term. It's unfortunate, though. We're going to probably be down, you know, lose a couple of these youngsters. And probably have to do a move similar to what we did with Capo Caco, is send their rights and another piece for what basically results in a 1-year rental for Zegras before he hits the market. Barzal versus Zibanejad. Face-off won by Barzal, back to Pulock. He'll send it deep. Ryan Lindgren will give chase. And we are underway here on Long Island at the UBS Arena. Long pass up to Zibanejad now. 2-on-2. Zibanejad shot saved by Varlamov. Panarin finds it. Sends it back to Fox across the Lindgren. Lindgren a shot saved now again. And Panarin finds it. Panarin moving in. And Panarin scores! The Breadman delivers his 9th goal of the year. He does not miss from there often. No chance for Varlamov as Panarin puts the biscuit in the basket. It's 1-0 Rangers. Make it snappy. Zegras versus Barzal now. Panarin unassisted off the forecheck. Pulock gains the zone, sends it over to Wahlstrom. Pulock down low, shot saved by Shesterkin. Wahlstrom down low, shot save again by Tsar Igor, and he leaves it for Andre Miller. Miller tries to get it out of the zone, but can't. Intercepted by Barzal. Down to Wahlstrom. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Might have hit a piece of the post. Trouba now gets it back to Lafreniere. He'll get it to Miller, and he'll get it out to Chris Kreider finally. And here come the Rangers. Chris Kreider swarmed at center ice. We'll send it across to Lafreniere. He'll try to make a pass. He'll hold on to it himself now and send it back to the point. To Keandre Miller. Pinching in. Miller by himself. Shot, save, rebound. Lafreniere hits the outside of the cage. Lafreniere in the trapezoid now. Surrounded by the Islanders. To Zegras. And Trevor Zegras scores. His 4th of the year. Trevor Zegras Good feed from Lafreniere was set up perfectly in the slot. And Zegras just hits the far corner, and Varlamov could do nothing about it. As it'll be Brock Nelson versus Dylan Strome now at center ice. 5.5 gone here in the first. Lafreniere, the only assist on Zegras' 4th of the year. Palmieri gets hit now. Hit by Ferraro. Goodrow takes it away. Ferraro now. Up to Ryan Strome. Or, excuse me, Dylan Strome. My apologies. I see Strome and in the Ranger jersey, and I automatically think Ryan, but obviously, like I said, we traded for Dylan. Shot saved by Varlamov. Strome versus Nelson. To the right of Varlamov again. This one won by Strome. Back to Tarmo Ruunanen. Ruunanen, Rookie of the Year last year. Again, another guy signed to a long-term deal, only $1 million a year. You know, it's one of those things. Keep more players long-term, but you got to give him a couple of bucks. As Sprong down low, try to get it to Strome, but Klingberg intercepts. John Klingberg, thrilled to be out of Dallas. But why would you want to go to Long Island? Anyway, the Kaiser now at the puck. Across, intercepted by Sprong. Taken away by Nelson. Nelson gains the zone. Circles back, sends it deep now. Goodrow cuts it off. Barclay Goodrow now up to Dylan Strome. Strome along the left side. Strome lets it rip. Saved by Varlamov. Sprong corrals it. Tries to get it back to the point, but he's checked and loses it to Palmieri. Palmieri now, one-on-one with Ferraro. Back to Nelson, the trailer. Ferraro, nice recovery there as Shesterkin shuffles it over to Ruunanen and out to Sprong. Daniel Sprong now along the left side. He'll get checked hard, lose the puck. Deep it goes. Sprong finds it again. Off stick from Panarin, and Sprong will score! Somebody from every line has put the biscuit in the basket. Daniel Sprong, 7th of the year. As he hits a far corner. It's 3-0 Rangers. Cizikas versus Barron now at center ice. 8:30 left here in the first. Unassisted again, that Ranger forecheck is dangerous as Braun gets laid up by Barron, but he gets it to Dobson. Now back to Cizikas, over to Bouvier, down low, shot saved by Shesterkin. And Dryden Hunt gets it away from danger as he sends it over to Adam Fox. And now up to Morgan Barron on the breakout. Barron down low, shot saved by Varlamov. Kajula now with the puck, kicks it back around to Barron. Barron feeding down low for Braun, but intercepted by Braun. Hunt had the open net, but good play by Braun there to save another goal as Cizikas over to Holmstrom. Shot never got through, and it goes over the glass as it hit off one of the defenders, I believe. Anders Lee leads the Islanders in points with 9. 4 goals and 5 assists. Peugeot versus Zibanejad to the left of Shesterkin. Face-off won by Peugeot to Braun. Shot saved by Igor. Allison with the puck. Intercepted by Craig Smith. Craig Smith on a breakaway. Craig Smith, oh, he tried to score. He tried to get fancy there. Kicked it back to himself with the skate. This is what I get because everybody always makes fun of me because I don't use any of the fancy moves. Maybe Craig Smith wasn't the guy to do it with. Smith now circling in. Shot saved by Varlamov. Tried to kind of kick it back to my stick play. Tried to make, whatever. You guys saw it. It didn't work. It didn't work. Peugeot versus Zegras now to the right of Varlamov. Zegras wins it back to Keandre Miller. Miller can't get a shot off, or the puck trickles on net, and Varlamov will freeze it again. 3.5 left here in the first. Hey, ref is here and gets a dab. What's up, buddy? Zegras versus Peugeot now. Face-off one back to Pulak for the Islanders. Up to Bozak. Bozak gets hit hard at the blue line, and Lafreniere corrals the puck and starts back the other way. Alexis Lafreniere over to Kreider. Shot saved by Varlamov with the right leg. Zegras, who has a goal tonight, back to Jacob Trouba. Trouba pinching in. Shot saved by Varlamov. Couldn't really wind up with it. And now Lafreniere shot, and he scores! His 6th of the season! And Varlamov is just absolutely being handled here by the Rangers. Alexis Lafreniere. His 6th goal of the year. I have to imagine that's a milestone because they're celebrating like it's a milestone goal. Alexis Lafreniere cuts to the top slot, and Varlamov just missed it. So after a nail-biting 3-1 win in Nashville, the Rangers have come to the island and put up a 4 spot in the first period. Trouba and Zegras the assist. Zegras now a 2-point night as Bullock has it poked away, and the puck trickles into the corner for Kajula. 60 seconds left here in the first. A terrible first for the Islanders, as most first periods are for the Islanders. In fact, every period is terrible if you're an Islander fan. As Lindgren is shot, saved by Varlamov. As that'll kick into the corner, Morgan Barron will find it there and kick it back around the boards with a few seconds to go. Kajula with the puck. Moving in, backhand shot, never got through. It was blocked by somebody. Pellick will clear. I don't know French, Raph. I don't know French. So I can't oblige you there, buddy. So the Rangers out shooting the Islanders 16-5. Hits are 4-1 in favor of the Rangers. Learning a foreign language was never a big thing for here in America, at least when I was growing up. It's different now, but when I was growing up. And funny enough, I actually studied in France. I went to France for 2 months when I was in college. Wasn't really a big fan of it. But I liked Italy better the 2 months I spent there. And at least when I was there, I was able to pick up a fair amount of Italian. It's franchise, Ref. We're playing franchise. And the Islanders out winning 7 of the 9 faceoffs here tonight against the Rangers. I find Spanish and Italian were easier to pick up than French. Even though they're all derived from Latin and they're a Romance language, I found French to be very difficult. Very abrasive, I found, compared to, the other Romance languages, Romanian, Portuguese. And I retained none of it because I don't use it. I retained none of it. Everything I learned is went bloop. As Barzal over to Wahlstrom, hit by Panarin. And sends it around to Fox. Long pass up now to Craig Smith. 2 minutes gone here in the second period. Smith now a shot saved by Varlamov. Fox pinching in, keeps it in. Adam Fox a shot saved by Varlamov. And he'll freeze the puck with 17:05 now left in the second. And there it is, Alexis Lafreniere, his 50th career goal. That is indeed why they were celebrating. This will be Zegras versus Barzal now to the right of Varlamov. Face-off won by the Islanders. Pulak with the puck. He's going to get hit hard by Kreider. Zegras tries to go across the Kreider, but Pellick intercepts and gets it up to Barzal. He'll lose the puck to Miller. Keandre Miller now tries to get it to Zegras. Instead, it deflects into the corner. Pulak is there, but Zegras hits him hard, and Lafreniere finds it. And then intercepted by Wahlstrom. I know. I watched the game. That's why we started 15 minutes late tonight. Lafreniere's 13th of the year tonight. He's really starting to look like a #1 pick. And that is a big deal for the Rangers because they need to find offense from somewhere else besides Panarin, Kreider, and Zibanejad. And they got it tonight, right? Ryan Strome had a goal. Patrick Nemeth. It's always a big deal when a defenseman can get a tally for you. Patrick Nemeth got his first as a Ranger tonight. Barclay Goodrow should have had an empty net goal, but he missed. He missed badly, from not point blank range, but he was basically at the Blues blue line, and you shouldn't miss from there. Nelson versus Dylan Strome now to the left of Varlamov. You might have missed it. We made a big trade we traded Philip Hedl, Ryan Reeves, and a 6th-round pick for a prospect, a 4th-round pick, and Dylan Strome to Chicago. So as Daniel Sprong now will gain the zone. His slap shot deflected, doesn't go on net. Now a shot save again, looking for his second of the night, as Anders Lee leaves it for John Klingberg, who signed here in the offseason. Now sends it up to Nelson. Nelson moving in down low. Shot saved by Shesterkin. He made one move too many, I think, as Klingberg now down low to Nelson again. Shot saved by Tsar Igor. And Sprong up to Strome. Strome deflects back to Ferraro and up to Goodrow. Barclay Goodrow just stays on side. Goodrow is shot saved by Varlamov, and he'll freeze the puck with 9:27 left here in the second period. No, this is my second season, Raph. We won the Stanley Cup. I recommend, if you want to see some of the highlights from that, go to my TikTok, which is, of course, just Ray Carcillo, like everything else. As Cizikas versus Barron to the right of Varlamov. Face-off won by the Islanders. Braun there, over to Bouvier. Across to Dobson, now to Cizikas. Shot goes wide. Rattles around the boards. Kajula can't get it away from Dobson. Bouvier down low, taken away by Lindgren. Lindgren up to Kajula, trying to get behind the defense, puts on the brakes, tries to feed Barron down low, can't handle it. Braun takes it away and sends back up to Holmstrom. 7.5 left here in the second period. Rangers up 4-0. Kajula sends it around the boards to Fox. Up to Morgan Barron. Barron getting behind the defense. Tries to send it back for a Hunt, but an errant pass, and Zizekas will take it away. And sends it back to Dobson. Over to Bouvier now. He'll get hit by Adam Fox at the point, and the puck will trickle to Ryan Lindgren's stick. Lindgren will send it around the boards. Fox gets it back. Sends it up to Kajula. Kajula with Craig Smith now. Poked away by Braun and up to Zizekas. 5 minutes left here in the second period. Zizekas hit by Lindgren as Adam Fox finds it and sends it up to Craig Smith. Smith along the left side, shot saved by Varlamov with the glove. Smith tries to send it back to the point. Miller was pinching in, though. It goes behind him and all the way back down. Smith has to go back and corral it now for the Rangers as he sends a pass up to his line mate, Mika Zibanejad. Zibanejad has it poked away at the blue line. Smith gets it back at center ice and starts back the other way now for the Rangers. Smith gains the zone, cuts into the left circle, moves into the slot, shot deflected on net, saved by Varlamov. Panarin, who got the first goal of the game, gives it back to the Smith, across to Trouba, back to Panarin, and now the errant pass splits the defenders and goes all the way down. With about 60 seconds left here in the period, Keandre Miller gets it against the side of the Ranger cage and sends it up to Smith. Smith along the right side, now cuts in, now back right, shot saved by Varlamov. Kreider couldn't get to the rebound. Smith ends up getting the loose puck shot, and Craig Smith scores. With 10 seconds left in the period, Craig Smith gets his 7th of the year. It's 5-0 Rangers. Strome versus Barzal now with 9 seconds left. Miller and Zibanejad the assist. Face-off won by the Rangers. Ferraro with it. Gets it up to Daniel Sprong. Gains the zone. Barzal takes it away. Up to DeKaiser as the period expires. And at the end of 40 here on the island at UBS Arena, the Rangers are up 5-0 on the Islanders. Their hated rivals. Potvin sucks. Rangers out shooting the Islanders 26-7, out hitting them 8-4. Face-offs in favor of the Islanders 11-3 though. A moral victory, as everything else is all New York Rangers, all Broadway blue shirts. Barzal versus Zibanejad now in what could be the final 20, what should be the final 20 of this game. Barzal wins it back to Pulak, another face-off win for the Islanders. Really the one bugaboo for the Rangers is always the face-off dot, has been for a long time. As Zibanejad, that is one of his weaknesses. Zibanejad shot saved by Varlamov. Really, probably his only weakness in his game. Zibanejad made an amazing play tonight defensively. He didn't score. He didn't do much offensively, but he made some great defensive plays. As Smith will get his 2nd of the night, 2nd in a row, his 8th of the year. Off the forecheck turnover, Craig Smith now 8 goals on the year. It's 6-0 Rangers. The puck had gotten behind Shesterkin, and it looked like he was going to go over the line, and Zibanejad swooped in, got his stick on it, and cleared it away from danger before anybody knew what had happened. Zegras versus Barzal now. Face-off won by the Rangers as they will control. Kreider has the puck. Tries to send it back to Lafreniere, but it deflects back to Trouba. Back down to Kreider it goes. Kreider tries to go cross ice, but Barzal intercepts and starts back along the right side with 3 minutes gone here in the third. Barzal separated from the puck by Keandre Miller as Zegras now starts back the other way for the Rangers. Zegras from the left side. Shot goes all the way around the boards as Miller now back to Kreider. Back to Miller. Shot deflected on net. Saved by Varlamov. As Zegras' shot might hit the outside of the post. Just missed. His 2nd of the night as Barzal starts back the other way with about 5 minutes gone here in the period. Miller now. Long pass up for Kreider. Intercepted by Bailey. Down low to Barzal. Back down low, shot. I don't think he got through. I think he deflected off of somebody. As Lafreniere will corral and will send up to Zegras. Both of them have a goal and an assist tonight. As Zegras now moving in, shot saved by Sorokin, who has taken over for Varlamov to start the period. I'm old enough, ref. Strome versus Nelson. To the right of Varlamov. Face-off won by Klingberg. Sprong with the puck. Across to Goodrow. And Barclay Goodrow scores. His 4th of the year. I know Zegras is very good in real life. That's why it was an easy trade for me to make with Capo Caco and Patrick Nemeth to Anaheim for Zegras, even if he is just a 1-year rental. Barclay Goodrow down on the doorstep. An easy feed. 7-0 Rangers with 7 minutes gone in the period. Sprong and Strome with the assists. As Ferraro now back up to Dylan Strome. Strome looking for Goodrow again, or actually that was Sprong. Sorokin finds it and freezes it. Strome versus Nelson to the left of Sorokin. Face-off won by the Islanders again. To Kaiser, up to Palmieri on the right side. Hit by Ferraro. Puck kicks back to center ice. Klingberg recovers. Sends it back to Kaiser. Up to Anders Lee. He'll be hit by Sprong. Runanen will find it and send it back across to his line mate Ferraro. Ferraro up to Goodrow now. Goodrow behind the defense. Goodrow coming in with a nice recovery there. As he can't get a shot off, but a little trickle on net. And he's frozen by Sorokin. Oh, you got Blade Shades, Raph? That's awesome, buddy. That's great. As Barron versus Nelson. Now, you know, we do all the sports now. They do. They changed their name to Team Clicks. They do all the sports now. They don't just do hockey. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. As the Islanders are off sides there. Nelson versus Barron now. Face-off won by Nelson back to Klingberg. Klingberg back to Lee. Loses the puck there on the check, and Morgan Barron corrals it. Barron, no-look deke, cuts back to the left side. Shot saved by Sorokin. With 8.5 left here in the third. Nice little move there by Morgan Barron. As you see, Mika Zibanejad now got off to a slow start this year, but now up to 10 points in 10 games. With 6 goals and 4 assists. Zibanejad versus Zizekas. Face-off won back to Klingberg. Big hit there. Smith now. Back to Miller. Across to Trouba. Trouba now deflected on net. And Panarin's going to clean up the rebound and score his second of the game. It's 8-0 Rangers. So, yeah, these are my Ranger glasses. But, like, I have New York Yankee ones that I'll wear during baseball season. And I have sunglasses with New York Giant arms, and I got New York Knick arms. As Zizekas loses the face-off to Zibanejad back to K'Andre Miller, over to Trouba. So, like, the Knick ones have, like, more orange. The Yankee ones are, like, a darker blue. The Giant ones are very similar to the Ranger ones, except for the red's just a little more red. Like, it's a little bit of a darker red for the Giants. As Panarin now a shot. Oh, he hit the post. Looking for the hat trick. As Zizekas gets it back up to Holmstrom. Zizekas loses the puck now. Craig Smith finds it. Smith looking for the hattie as well. A couple of Rangers here with 2 goals tonight. Smith cutting in. Shot saved by Sorokin. Somehow that got through. With 4:49 left in the third. Actually, I wonder if the social prompts work. And the prompts in chat aren't working, unfortunately, as Ferraro gets the puck at the blue line off a deflection. Mario Ferraro is shot, blockered away by Sorokin. As Ferraro now moving in down low. Mario Ferraro showing some offensive moves here. Misses that shot, though, high and wide. An ugly shot, as Pelech will get into the trapezoid with 3.5 left here in the game. Holmstrom now gains the zone, hit by Ferraro. Morgan Barron now back the other way. Gets hit hard. Dryden Hunt now moving in. Hunt, shot, saved by Sorokin. You know, aside from the last 3 minutes of the second period, the Rangers really dominated St. Louis for the most part tonight. I mean, St. Louis, mind you, part of it was also Shesterkin making some unbelievable saves and the Rangers blocking a lot of shots. I mean, the second period, I will say, was probably St. Louis's overall, even despite the 3 goals. Even if they hadn't scored the 3 goals. But the Rangers came through in the third tonight in real life. Big win. As Dobson now up to Bailey. Less than a minute to go here. It's all academic at this point. Rangers basically just playing for Shesterkin's shutout. After blowing the one for Georgiev last game. And it looks like, oh, the Rangers are going to draw a penalty here. As it'll be touched up by the Islanders. Charging on Wahlstrom. That's a frustration penalty right there. With 39 seconds left. So Pajot versus Strome. 34 seconds left, excuse me. Strome wins it to Lafreniere. Shot saved by Sorokin. Kreider gets the bouncing puck. Circling. Shot saved by Sorokin. Dylan Strome finds it again. Pushes it forward for Kreider. Kreider. Moving back to Miller. Shot deflects on net. Saved by Sorokin. Pulak finds it in the corner. Up to Pajot. He'll get hit by Keandre Miller. Miller gets back on side. Lafreniere to Trouba. Jacob Trouba. Shot saved by Sorokin. Keandre Miller now. Miller down low, and Chris Kreider will score his second of the game. Or see, that's his second of the season. But it's a power play goal with half a second left as the Rangers add a little insult to injury there. Keep those power play numbers looking nice. You also hope that might get Kreider started, as he hasn't done much offensively yet this year. But sometimes you just need a garbage time goal. His second goal of the season from Miller and Trouba on the power play. The faceoff is won by the Islanders, but the game is won by the Rangers. And that will do it. The Rangers roll over the Islanders 9-0. Shesterkin gets the shutout. The Islanders didn't get a shot the entire third period. Jacob Trouba with 3 assists and 2 hits. Your number 3 star. Your number 2 star with 2 goals, Craig Smith. Rangers outshot the Islanders 44-7. Out-hit them 16-8. Face-offs 20-6 in favor of the Islanders. And again, the Rangers score that late power play goal. Keandre Miller, 3 assists, 3 hits. Your number 1 star. Oh, we just got that dude. Well, there we go. So Väisänen back in now. All right. All right. Now the Rangers will head up to Canada to play a couple of games against Toronto and Montreal. Maybe we'll play 5 tonight. I don't know. We'll see how we feel. Anyway. Rangers versus the Leafs. Face-off won actually by the Rangers, even though I wasn't playing because I was texting a friend back. Puck goes to Ryan Lindgren. We are underway here in Toronto as Lindgren will send it back to Panarin. Across to Adam Fox. Shot saved by the netminder as it kicks to Lindgren? Oh, I don't know how to say that name. Up to Nylander now. Hit by Fox at the blue line. Puck kicks back to Lindgren. Yeah, I guess it's not working right now. The links aren't working, Raf. I need to go back into look at the bots again. What is it? Streamlabs. Is Panarin now circling? Shot! And Artemi Panarin scores! So I believe that's his 11th of the year. Yes, his 11th of the year for Panarin. His 10th off the snapshot. Make it snappy. Keep the Ranger fans happy. Artemi Panarin, the bread man, delivers as he beats Mrazek on the glove side. Far post. 1-0 New York. So Zegras versus Matthews now. 2.5 minutes into the first here. Lindgren the only assist on Panarin's 11th of the year. And puck sent deep by Toronto. Keandre Miller will go and get it into the trapezoid and send it up to Trevor Zegras. Zegras now along the left side, in the left circle. He's trying to send it back to Lafreniere, who will eventually find it. Shot never got through. Chris Kreider against Marner. Mitch Marner takes it away and sends it up to Matthews. Matthews has it poked away by Miller. Keandre Miller tries to get back to Lafreniere, but Trocheck intercepts. Now over to Nylander. His pass knocked away by Chris Kreider. It's a little sloppy passing here from both teams, as Miller now will send it up to Daniel Sprong. Sprong along the left side. Shot from the left circle, didn't get anything on it as he was stick checked, and Tavares gets the puck away from Sandin. Take care, Raf. Have a good one, buddy. So Sprong takes it away from Trocheck. And now back the other way comes Sprong. Shot deflected wide. Dylan Strome finds it. And circles back to Adam Fox. Fox lets it rip, and Adam Fox gets his second of the year. An absolute bomb from the top of the left circle. And it's 2-0 Rangers. Strome versus Tavares now. 12:21 left in the first. Strome and Sprong the assists as Dylan Strome wins this back to Runanen. Ferraro up to Barclay Goodrow. Back to Strome. Back to Goodrow. Shot, save, rebound, and Sprong scores. Oh, what pretty passing by the third line. As Sprong cleans up the rebound and puts it in the back of the net. His 8th of the year. It's 3-0 Rangers. And now Barron versus Tavares. Rangers send the fourth line out. Goodrow and Strome the assists. As Muzzin has it poked away at the blue line. Hunt sends it up to Morgan Barron. Barron cross ice for Kajula, but taken away by Muzzin. Trocheck now at the puck. He gets hit by Barron, but it kicks back to Ritchie. Ritchie along the left side. He's going to get sandwiched between a pair of white jerseys, and it kicks back to Runanen in the trapezoid. Long pass up for Artemi Panarin. Panarin along the left side, moving in. Shot, save, rebound. Cleared away by Muzzin up to Kashe. Kashe now along the right side, moving in down low. His shot blocked by Mario Ferraro. Ferraro up to Barron. Morgan Barron along the right side, cutting in. Shot blocked, hits off the skate of someone, and it kicks to Craig Smith. Smith loses it to Kashe, and Kashe gets hit by Runanen, but he gets it up to Kerfoot. Kerfoot gets by Panarin, but loses the puck in the process, and Ferraro sends a long pass up to Zibanejad, who's just off sides. Third line coming back out there. Kerfoot versus Strome. To the left of Shesterkin. 7:15 left in the first. Face-off won by the Leafs. Dermott gets hit, loses his shot is blocked, and Fox gets it up to Strome. Dylan Strome from the right circle. Shot, save, rebound. Hits the outside of the cage. Rangers, Goodrow couldn't corral it in time. As Goodrow now gets it back. Shot, save, Sprung again. Can't get the rebound. And Pissick gets it up to Simmons. Wayne Simmons, hit by Ryan Lindgren, loses the puck but maintains his footing. Sent around to Goodrow. Back to Fox. Fox pass blocked by Kerfoot. Back to Pissick. Back across to Dermott. Top of the blue line. Pinching in. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Fox gets it up to Sprong. Daniel Sprong moves in down low. Circles back. Back again. Has it poked away but sent back to Miller now at the point. And now Adam Fox all by himself. Shot never got through. As quickly that lane closed, but Sprong takes it away. Good forecheck by the Rangers. Sprong a shot saved by Mrazek this time, and he'll freeze it with 2:47 left in the first. William Nylander, you see there with 13 points, leading the Leafs, 4 goals, 9 assists. Their leading goal scorer, though, is Austin Matthews with 8. I believe he's the leader. Anyway, Zibanejad versus Robertson now to the right of Mrazek. One back to the defense is Bunting now along the right side. Will send it deep as he gains the center ice line, and Jacob Trouba retrieves it in the trapezoid. Trouba, bank pass up to Craig Smith. Smith gains his own 2-on-2, shot saved by Mrazek. Zibanejad, back to Miller. Miller across to Trouba. Trouba, a slap shot saved by Mrazek, and he'll freeze it again with about 60 seconds now left here in the first. Zegras and Robertson now to the left of Mrazek. Face-off won by Zegras to Miller. Back to Trouba. Trouba shot never got through. Trickles actually off Renier, tries to jam it on home, but it's smacked aside by Mrazek. Zegras now circling behind the Leafs net. Sends it back to the point for Jacob Trouba. Jacob Trouba, a bomb, and Jacob Trouba scores! His second of the year with 5 seconds left in the period. Trouba pinched in and then let an absolute howitzer go from the top of the right circle. And I don't know if Mrazek even saw it. It got by him so fast. 4-0 Rangers here in the first. Face-off won back by Toronto. Zegras and Lafreniere, the assist. Muzzin back to Robertson, throws it on net. Easy save for Shesterkin, and there's the horn. At the end of 20 here in Toronto, the Rangers are up 4-0. Rangers out shooting Toronto 13-2, out hitting them 2-1. Face-off 6-2 in favor of Toronto. Zibanejad versus Matthews now. Face-off won by the Leafs. Over to Muzzin. Muzzin hit by Smith. Lindgren takes it away, and over to Fox. Now the outlet pass to Smith. Through center ice. Smith along the right side. Shot never got through. Puck trickles on net, though, and cleared away from danger before Zibanejad can pack it home. Nylander now moves to the right side. Gets hit by Lindgren. Smith sends it back across to Adam Fox. Fox up to Zibanejad, who then sends it the rest of the way down. Then chases it and wins the race. Zibanejad tries to go cross ice, but taken away by Ritchie, who pushes it up to Matthews. Across to Marner now. Marner moving in, makes a move, down low. Backhand shot saved by Shesterkin. He leaves it for Condre Miller. Actually, Artemi Panarin will find it first. And he'll get hit hard. Bad turnover. Matthews shot saved by Shesterkin. 4 minutes gone here in the second. Rangers up by 4. And Zibanejad will push that further along, and some of the Rangers go for a change. Muzzin, oh, again, good forecheck by Zibanejad. Now finally Muzzin gets it over to Marner. Zibanejad turns it over. Puck trickles on net. Mrazek will freeze it, though. With 14:40 left here in the second. Kerfoot versus Zegras to the left of Mrazek. Face-off won by the Leafs. Dermott with the puck, hit by Zegras, but he'll circle it around the Pissick. Up to Kashe. Cross-ice pass now to Wayne Simmons. He'll send it deep as he gains the center ice line, and Mario Ferraro will cut it off in the far corner. Ferraro now banks one up to Lafreniere. Lafreniere now sends one over to Chris Kreider. Kreider, a shot saved by Mrazek, and he'll freeze it with 12:56 now left in the second period. Dylan Strome now takes the face-off against Kerfoot to the right of Mrazek. This one is controlled by the Rangers. Barclay Goodrow with the puck. Goodrow tries to get it down to Strong, excuse me. Sprong. What am I? Brain farts. I mixed up all my names. Too many S names. Strome, Sprong. Anyway, loose puck in the Rangers zone, corralled by Lindgren. Tired, folks. Been a long day. Strome, long pass for Sprong. Pissick intercepts and sends it over to Kerfoot. Poked away by Strome, and Fox takes it away. Adam Fox with his second goal of the season tonight. A couple of defenders have scored tonight. Fox is going to looking for another one. This one's saved by Mrazek, though, and he'll freeze it halfway through the second period. Still 4-0 Rangers in what has been a scoreless second period for both teams. Morgan Barron now versus John Tavares. Face-off won by the Leafs, back to Pissick. Cross ice to Ritchie. Ritchie's going to get hit by Condre Miller, and he'll be separated from the puck. Dryden Hunt finds it. Hunt along the right side, cutting into the slot. Shot, save, rebound. Barron hits the outside of the cage as Mrazek was out of the play after making that initial save. Barron kicks it around the Hunt. Back to Miller. Back across to Trouba, who has a goal tonight as well. Trouba back to Miller. Miller lets one go. Down to Hunt, actually. Shot sticked aside by Mrazek. Kajula still in it. Kajula back to Hunt. 2 shots in a row, all saved by Mrazek. And he'll freeze it with 7:12 left now in the second period. Zegras versus Tavares now to the right of Mrazek. Face-off won by the Leafs. Muzzin with the puck. Up to Tavares. Puck kicks into the corner for Trocheck. Kreider harasses him, but he gets it back to Tavares. Across the Muzzin, down to Ritchie, back to Tavares. Shot, trickles on net. Trocheck shot, saved by Shesterkin, and he freezes it this time. Good puck movement by the Leafs, but Shesterkin quickly nullifies any momentum. Zegras versus Matthews now. Face-off won by the Leafs. Matthews down low. Can't get a good shot off. Good defense by the Rangers. As Fox loses the puck. Bad turnover now. Shot by Matthews. Save. Rebound. Matthews back to Nylander. Shot save again, and this time Kreider keeps it away from danger. Nice sequence there by the Leafs, but again, it's still 4-0 Rangers as Lafreniere's shot is blocked. Hall finds it in the corner and sends it up to Matthews. Matthews has it taken away by Ryan Lindgren. And now a pass up to Trevor Zegras. Shot saved by Mrazek. And now Zegras are trying to get it to Lafreniere, but Hold intercepts and gets it back up to Nylander. Now over to Marner. Marner gains the zone. Pack across to Matthews. Shot short side saved by Shesterkin. Back to the point for Muzzin. Down low to Marner. Shot save again with the left leg. As Sprong gets it up to Dylan Strome now with 90 seconds left in the period. Strome puts on the brakes. Moves across to the slot. Does a button hook. Taken away from him, but it kicks to Sprong. Sprong now for the top of the slot. Shot saved by Mrazek. Dylan Strome still has it, circling behind the net. Strome gets taken out and goes to Bunting. Less than 5 seconds left. Bunting, a chance at the point, hit by Ferraro. Sprong will clear. Actually, Muzzin offsides with 2 seconds left. The Robertson versus Barron as the fourth liners will get a couple of seconds now added to their time on the ice. Face-off won by the Leafs. The period expires. And we go to the second intermission with the Rangers still up 4-0 here in Toronto. Rangers out shooting the Leafs 20-10, out hitting them 6-3. It was actually a better period for the Leafs, I think, offensively, if I remember correctly. I think they outshot the Rangers 8-7, actually. Face-offs also 13-2 in favor of the Leafs. Of course, the big one, 4-0 score. Matthews versus Zibanejad. Third period here at Scotiabank Arena, ready to get underway. Face-off won by the Leafs. Back to I can't say that name. Liljegren, I think. I have no idea. I don't know who that is, and I don't know how to say his name. Muzzin sends it across ice to what's-his-face. Up to Marner. Now to Nylander. Fox has it poked away to Fox, and he starts the breakout. Fox back to Lindgren. Lindgren can't handle it. Smith will corral it, though, at neutral ice. And Smith sends it across to Fox. Fox again gains the blue line. Fox leaves it for Panarin. Gets a soft shot off that goes behind the net. Missed it wide. Matthews now up to Nylander. 3 minutes gone here in the third. Nylander hit by Fox. Puck trickles into the corner. Marner hit by Lindgren, but case control. Nylander's shot blocked by Fox. Panarin gets the loose puck. Artemi Panarin now on the right side. Shot. I don't think he got through. Muzzin might have blocked it. And he gets it up to Marner now. Up to Tavares, taken away by Smith, who kicks it back into the Ranger zone. Keandre Miller will corral it in the corner. Miller skates behind his own net and starts back the other way. Long pass for Chris Kreider. Kreider tries to send it back to center ice, but center part of the ice, but Trocheck intercepts. Gets it up to Tavares as he gains the blue line. He gets hit hard by Jacob Trouba. And Alexis Lafreniere will circle around and find it and send it up to Trouba again. Trouba back to Kreider. Loses the puck at the blue line, and the Rangers are offsides. 12:40 left here in the third. Trouba, third in the league in hits thus far this year. As it'll be Dylan Strome versus John Tavares. Neutral ice faceoff. One back by the Leafs. Dermott gets the puck, sends it across ice to Trocheck. Now up to Ritchie. Poked away, but gets it back. Ritchie is shot, saved by Shesterkin, I believe. I think he got just a piece of it. And now up to Sprong. Sprong and Goodrow. Sends it across to Strome, intercepted by Toronto. Kerfoot with the puck. Gets hit by Mario Ferraro. Puck is separated from him, and Runanen gets it and sends it back around the boards to Barclay Goodrow. Goodrow now, halfway through the third, up to Strome on the outlet pass. Strome tries to send it across ice, an errant pass, intercepted by Kerfoot. Back to Pysyk in front of his netminder. Up to Kase now. Kase gets hit by Tarmo Runanen, last year's Rookie of the Year. Goodrow around to Ferraro. Ferraro tries to bank a pass home to Sprong. It's going to actually kick on towards the net, but they're still going to call the icing with 8:19 left here in the third. Strome versus Kerfoot to the right of Shesterkin. Face-off won by the Leafs, back to Dermott. Now to Pissick, down low to Kashe. Back to Kerfoot. Intercepted by Runanen, taken back by Kashe. Shot never got through. Goodrow, up to Dylan Strome. Loses the puck at the blue line. Dermott corrals it. Back up to Kerfoot for Toronto. He'll send it deep, but Mario Ferraro for the Rangers will cut it off. Ferraro, outlet pass to Daniel Sprong. 6 minutes left here in the third. Sprong lets one go. Easy save for Mrazek. Rangers needed to get some fresh bodies out there, and he obliges them with a face-off. Only one shot for each team this period, as Robertson versus Barron. A lot of missed shots, a lot of blocked shots. As Hole gets hit by Barron. Kajula misplayed it, and it goes up to Bunting now for Toronto, as Condre Miller lays him out at the blue line, and Dryden Hunt sends it across for Jacob Trouba. Now up to Kajula. Up to Morgan Barron behind the defense. Barron moving in. Can't get the shot off. Tried to go to the backhand. Now they can't get that shot off. Good recovery with the defense twice in a row for the Toronto defense, as Anderson sends it over to Robertson. He'll get hit by Keandre Miller, lose the puck to Kajula. Now back to Miller and up to Barron for the outlet pass. Barron gains the zone. Barron circling. Barron top of the slot now. Shot saved by Mrazek, and he'll freeze it with 2:37 left in the third. Zegras and Matthews now to the right of Mrazek. Face-off won by Zegras, back to Ryan Lindgren. Lindgren now gets it to Lafreniere. Lafreniere is shot through his screen. Somehow Mrazek saw it and snatched it from the sky with the glove with 2:02 left in the third. A little ESP there. Extrasensory puck senses. Zegras versus Matthews now. Face-off won by the Leafs to Muzzin. Up to Nylander. Nylander over to Hall. Poked away by Fox. Adam Fox has it with 60 seconds left here in the game. Zegras now from the left circle. A shot saved by Mrazek. Into the corner it goes for Hall. Cross ice now to Nylander. Nylander gets hit by Chris Kreider, but he maintains control of the puck and sends it up to Mitch Marner. Marner now gets hit by Adam Fox as he sends it deep with 45 seconds left now. Lindgren circling behind his own net. Sends it up to Zegras. Zegras from the left circle. Sends it across the Kreider. Shot saved by Mrazek. As Zegras now, that was a good opportunity, probably the best opportunity of the period for either team. As it's very defensive period. Rangers really locked things down as Nylander gets hit by Fox there. Marner has it poked away by Lindgren. Panarin gathers it, sends it up to Fox, who pushes it further along. And Lafreniere will actually win the race. Lafreniere cross ice for Panarin. Shot! What a save by Mrazek. Still trying here with only a few seconds left. As Marner will get hit by Fox, Panarin will find it. He will clear all the way down. It will go. And the horn will sound as the ref waves off the icing, because why do a face-off when you're down by 4-0 with a tenth of a second left? The Rangers win 4-0. Back-to-back shutouts for Shesterkin. Rangers got 4 early goals, and that was more than plenty. As the Rangers shut down one of the better offenses in the league completely. Good defense, good goaltending when it was necessary. As you'll see here, your number 3 star with 2 assists, Dylan Strome. The Rangers outshot Toronto 26-11, 6-1 in that final period. Not a lot of offense, like I said. You know, several of those shots for the Rangers came in the last couple of minutes. Your number 2 star with a goal and 3 hits, Adam Fox. Rangers out-hit Toronto 11-7. Face-off dot was dominated by Toronto 18-3, but it's a win. A win's a win's a win. So Rangers come up to Toronto now, and win 4-0. Daniel Sprong, your number 1 star with a goal and an assist. And I think that's going to do it for us here tonight, unless... Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We'll simulate up to our next game. Nicholas Nordgren. Just a little better and what's out there now. So I think we're going to call it a night. I appreciate everybody who tuned in, as always. I hope you all have yourselves a great rest of your Wednesday. I hope you all enjoyed the Rangers' real-life win as much as I did. And we'll see you tomorrow. I'm not sure we're going to play tomorrow. We were supposed to play Horizon tonight, but we called an audible because I was just so pumped for the Rangers' win. So we might go back to Horizon tomorrow night. We will see. But, yeah. That'll do it for us, though, either way. We'll figure it out. So pay attention to the schedule and look for tweets and all that other fun stuff. Have yourselves a great night, though. Tonight was a good night. Good night for the stream. The stream was stable for the most part tonight. So, be well, everybody. And we will see you tomorrow for, well, either hockey or Horizon. We'll see. But good night, everybody. Take care. Be well. Have a good one.